Hello and welcome back to American Trucking Simulator. I am Archie Nono and we will begin our journey today. We're going back from Dallas, Texas to Laredo, and I'm hauling cotton. And I kind of changed things up from the first episode. I got rid of the mirrors and the TripAdvisor and kind of free up some space on my screen. See if that'll kind of make things a little bit more visually pleasing. And we will begin our journey. We're heading down to South Texas on just another adventure with the Marching Wages Trucking Company. If I sound nervous, it's because I am nervous. Talking to myself is not one of my best go-tos. Hey, another truck. Oh, there's another one in front of us. Man, it wasn't that busy when I went and picked all this stuff up. Anyway, so it's daytime now. Went in between episodes. Filled up the truck. Slept a little bit. Went ahead and got it fixed up a little. Granted, it's just wear and tear damage. And we'll probably start off with a little story time. And by story time, future prospects. So I talked about in the first episode, do podcasting. And hopefully in an upcoming episode I can get my co-host in here. And possibly with either on Discord or through her physically being here. But she will hopefully be here. And hopefully it's also as a sign y'all can see the makeup of us getting ready to go back into podcasting after quite a bit of a break. Wasn't a bad thing, just we stepped back because of conflicts in schedules. Both our works were kind of driving us nuts with the amount of stuff we were having to do. And she had schooling, so we kind of needed to step back a little bit. And the goal was eventually to get back into it, but life kind of just got in the way. I say work was driving us both crazy. I know work at the top was driving me crazy. Getting tired just thinking about work. I was going to say, bro, don't be speeding up on me. Anyway, my brain is all over the place. This is another quick adventure. Some quick fun. I gotta quit yawning. I don't sleep that well, so if I'm sitting down just staring at something for a minute, my brain just goes, oh, back to now. And I used to, when I worked, I had a job where I worked 8 to 12-hour shifts, and that kind of eventually got to me where I would come home from work, eating that dog food, come home from work and just, pass out wherever I was sitting. Didn't matter if I was eating, or anything like that. I've actually fallen asleep on multiple occasions with like just a box pizza on my stomach. Not even that. I don't look like a chubby dude. I'm a little big, but I eat. I love to eat. Food is my go-to. Speaking of food, I don't know if I have to cook something. Like I said, brain all over the place. I know last time I just talked and rambled. I think I focused on the podcast the entire time. I don't know, I haven't edited it yet. Edited it. Words are tough. Speaking at 70, 65, 70. Should probably pay attention to that. Oh, it tells me right there. Oh yeah, pay attention. But yeah, so hauling cotton back down to Texas, and I'm going city by city, and hopefully, not hopefully, eventually I will leave the state of Texas and kind of work my way back west. And I'm thinking like maybe once or twice I'll do like a long video, something that just I go from as far south to as far north as I can, or as far west to east, east to west. I don't normally drive like that. Try not to hit anybody. I don't want to cause a roadway accident. Because I swear when I first started playing this, I wasn't used to how the AI is. And if you're off just a little bit, like if you're a little too close to some of the trucks, they just won't move. And that would include if they're turning, and if they don't make a wide enough, give themselves a wide enough berth to turn. Like I think the first time I was trying this game out, it was at a red light, and yeah, just waiting for the red light to turn green. The truck goes to make a turn, and while he's making his turn, I'm not moving, and he stops right in front of me. And I think I actually sat there for about 30 minutes before I just drove around him. Like, I tried backing up, I tried just sitting, like, hoping that maybe it was something else, and just waited. And there was while I'm trying to converse, there was another moment where I was trying to record a video for this many months back, before I started getting back into streaming, and cars just randomly stopped. At least for me, they did. And I didn't pay much mind to it at the time, because I was still freshly new into the game. And ever since then, they haven't done it. I feel like there should be like a karma system for every traffic violation you have. Like, oh, you rear-ended 300 cars. You're only allowed to drive or haul pillows for 3 days. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to have like this kind of open world setup, and but you can just kind of drive the world. I don't know. I don't think I'm working on an RP set it. Because I don't think people would be very inclined to keep to their own cities. Plus, I feel like there'd have to be like a lot of rules in between for all that. I don't know. Eventually, I want to try to do the online for this, but it's really heavy. But I'm not doing it because I don't normally like to talk to new people. I know that probably sounds strange as a gamer, but I'm not good with new people. I don't hate it. I just don't. I'm very introverted. I talk to people I know. Granted, I've been in moments where I've met new people and hit it off great. Like I have a whole slew of new friends thanks to some of the games that I've played. But putting myself out there is kind of shy. I hate it too. I think I'll always be kind of shy. I don't know, it's kind of hard to break out of that. Go over the speed limit, I almost clicked that. This shouldn't be too long of a drive. I'm gonna roll it down to 60, and then next thing you know, I'm going to be back at 75. I'm just going to roll it down to 60. I'm going to hit the brakes. There we go. Yeah, 59 worked. Very disorganized. On a side note, there's a Pokemon Direct coming up. I'm excited because there's DLC stuff that I'm waiting on, and I can't wait because hopefully I can finally get a date to these releases. Maybe that's what I should look for, is a hauling opportunity. See if there's someone who's needing like CDs or something hauled somewhere. I don't even know what all kind of stuff can be hauled on here. I know I've done fireworks, clay, equipment. I guess a fun one episode I'd do something really big, like a house, or an occasional thing. I don't know, I got my truck spec to do some of the heavier cargo, so we might see at a later point. Also, I realized I've never really showed any of my truck or anything else. The reason for that is because I'm not a truck person. I know I'm driving a Peterbilt. I don't remember what kind it was. I didn't look at it beforehand. I latest point, not just a train will come through town. And if we're unlucky, because we live on the opposite, like the railroad goes right next to the park we're at, and if we're lucky, we don't have to deal with the train while we're leaving. But if we're like done, if we're done want to be done for the day, it's hot, want to go get like a drink or something, or just kind of want to go home and chill after that. If there's a train coming through, I will refuse to go to my car and sit down because I do not want to just sit there and renting my car in a parking spot waiting for this train that might take 10, 20 minutes to, if there's something happening down the way, could take an hour, hour and a half. And like, granted, we live only a few blocks from the park and stuff, but I don't want to wait for a train, especially if I'm thirsty. Telling these stories and I'm not even paying attention to my speed. But yeah, so there's supposed to be some announcements. I'm looking forward to seeing what new games are coming out. I'm gonna work my butt off to try to get new systems and eventually get to update my computer, because I would like to have a secondary tower to actually record everything while I work on pumping out videos, especially as many as I want to do and the variety of stuff that I want to do. Because my whole idea, like ever since I was in high school and wanted to talk about doing YouTube, everything has been just more or less doing what I would love to do. Like simulator games, like I love simulator games, American Trucking Simulator, the Lawnmower Simulator was alright. I haven't played it since they've did the Weed Eater update. I think there's the train sim that I would like to do. Is that true? The train sim would be cool, and Euro Truck Simulator would be cool. I've kind of enjoyed that one. That one's more of a planning thing though, because you got something that might take 18 hours to get, like 18 in-game hours to get from like point A to, why are we, what is up with traffic? Is something going on? Oh well. I have my road events on because I thought it would be funny when I first started playing that is but like on another note, games like Pokemon TCG, Magic, things like that would be cool too. This is gonna be should have just cut through the parking lot. No, I'm almost there. Slowly but surely. One go at a time. This is not the best thing for a 18-wheeler. We need those signs here about cross traffic. There's a lot of moments where you'll just sit at a stop sign and suddenly it's not a four-way stop, but nothing indicates that it's a four-way stop. And there are some people who just go without ever thinking that it's not a four-way stop. Back on the journey. Was there an event that happened like that last time? Or last episode? I don't remember. I'm not recording these back to back. Well, I am recording them back to back, but not like, oh, I'll drop this off, go fill up, sleep, and on to the next job, but like back to back, like I recorded the last episode, and then the next episode I recorded is this one. But anyway, back to ideas, and eventually I'll find other topics. I think I want another channel that's like an adventure channel. That would be like stories. Maybe try to do like build a Minecraft community. Something that would be fun and interactive. Once I get into a position where I want to be interactive. I'll do this job on time if I'm speed it up. But yeah, like story stuff, like Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, some casual and then interactive things like Minecraft, and maybe have some other stuff where I get some people together. Like I know there's a game called Sunhaven that was fun, and just kind of just show off games that I enjoy. But from what I understand, though I love YouTube, apparently if you have too much of a variety of stuff, that it gets confused on what you are, or something like that. I know there's been a lot of YouTubers that have been branching out with their stuff, like I've seen a couple that would have do multiple things. Like I do watch some that do like Minecraft challenges, and they'll hop on Roblox and play something on there, and they've eventually broken those apart because they'll do some modded stuff that looks really cool. God, I'm already there. See if I can have an easier time backing this little spot here. What's going on? Oh, I'm already in the radar. don't get it. I think I did just straight Brownsville to Dallas. It's a roughly the same distance, except instead of going like directly north, it was we're going like a little bit southwest. It's like a solid 30-minute difference. First episode, I'm going to have to skim some stuff from the front of it. Some awkward beginnings. Okay, so not this one, the next one. See where I go from that. I might start heading towards New Mexico. I can't wait till I get to Oklahoma. Add a little bit of variety. What is this? That sign. I clicked that sign. I am having all kinds of trouble. I hit the wrong button. Oh, I have everything mapped through my controller. I'm using a Thrustmaster, and when my controller's upside down, instinct still hits in on some of my buttons, so I will randomly honk my horn or change camera angle. Another train! Just as a heads up for anyone watching, I am ADOS. If you do not know what ADOS is, it's Attention Deficit Shiny. I have a last minute story for that one actually. Went swimming the last Monday that I had, and someone had a pool floaty that had these little, what are they called? It's little shiny stuff, like you have those like pillows that change stuff. I'll think of it. I'll probably have it for the next episode to start off with. It was called a blank. The dumb thing is it's sitting on the tip of my tongue. What are we waiting on? But we were swimming and having a grand old time when I would notice some of the bits that fell off in one of the floaties, and I would get distracted because it would just bob and just just glimmer. Oh, it was the best thing ever. I feel like I'm following the police officer, but I'm not. Are you kidding me? I could have made it harder on myself and turned earlier. Anyway, we're getting to the end of the journey. There is no stop signs there. Anyway, so where do I go in here? Never seen a gate like this. That was cool. More trains! I have to look for that train sim and get the name of it. Alright, we're here. Let's see if we can get this part. And I have a feeling it's going to be right in front near us. Oh, no. This way. Should be to my left, right? Yep, right there. Actually, let's make this a little easier on me. This is just like the event from yesterday. Okay. Let's see. And I'm cheating doing it this way, but and as I hopefully do this more and get better at it, I won't need to do stuff like this. And this is what happens when I don't pay attention. Anyway, that's it for this episode. It was fun to have y'all again back for the ride, and come back for the next one. Hopefully, I'll have to see where I'm going from there. But as always, keep strong and march on. Bye bye.